Hey, Trillionaire, blast off, right? Exactly. We are back with part 4 of Astronaut Training, and perhaps the part that is, I think, really fascinating for many, many people. I mean,
a new style of living.
A new style of living. I can tell you that this one I would like to try. Now, of course, I say, whoa, hold on a second. Looks intriguing. I'm not sure that I want to put myself through whatever you probably have to put yourself through to do this, but talk to us about zero G. What a weightlessness. I mean, that just looks so cool.
And this is something that we're all going to do, by the way, too. So
yeah, Trillionaire experience?
Many times. I mean, brilliant. First of all, in space, as you know, there's no gravity. So you need to, there's zero gravity. So you simulate a weightlessness environment by doing certain parabolas. And certain parabolas means that you experience a zero gravity type environment. And effectively means you are now floating, because in space you no longer walk, you fly around. How cool is that?
Yeah. Okay, now how...
All you Peter Pans out there?
All the Peter Pan people, okay. Tinkerbell.
Fly around, yes.
Tinkerbells too. We'll get the Tinkerbells in as well. Now, how do you do that? Let's talk about that. How does it work? Is it demanding on the body? Does it hurt? It
is physically demanding on the body. I mean, because there are certain G loads that you actually experience. I mean, the plane does parabolic arcs, so it actually sort of flies like this. So you got 2 G loads, and at the top of the arc, you have a weightlessness environment, where you sort of float around, and you do parabolas. And a parabola will probably last anywhere between 20 to 25 seconds, where you are now in a weightlessness environment.
Okay, so is this actually in the air you're doing this?
That's correct, yeah. The plane normally does this between 20 and 30,000 feet. And there are special ones. These are special planes that are purposely built for zero-gravity type flights.
Now, are they fat, long, skinny? What's different about them?
There's some of them here in the States. But the ones I've actually done are all based in Russia. But one of my best friends here in the United States has his own zero-gravity business too. So
you can actually go do this and feel it?
Yes, we can do this here in the United States.
Now, do you do it in the plane or is it on the ground?
We do this on the plane.
Okay, so see, I don't know why I don't know why I was mistaken about that, but I thought you were like in a big tunnel or something.
No, you're in a plane.
Okay, so you're in a plane, and when you look at it. When I look at the video, the cool video that we have that's playing, it looks like this plane is quite big.
It is. Well, the plane that I was actually in that particular footage was an Illusion 76. Basically, it was used as a bombardier, so it was a Russian bomber.
Okay, so the bomber goes up in the air like this, and then
like this, so between 20 and 30,000 feet, climbs up a steep ascent, and gets to the top of the parabolic arc, and there you experience your weightlessness environment, and then on the way back down, paying back to gravity.
I see.
You do this. So you do these arcs over and over again. And you normally do between 8 to 12 parabolas.
Right. So 8 to 12 times you feel weightlessness.
Yes, that's correct. You experience that particular weightlessness environment. And it's unique. The first 5 times, you'll lose sight of all control of your body. You have no idea how to maneuver or manipulate your body around. But once you've done quite a few parabolas, and I've done probably like well over 100 now, and you get used to it. There's a certain pattern. You know exactly how to control your body. And
I could just see like a spider.
The first one is like, what is going on? But I love it. It's phenomenal. I mean, I've done some really cool stuff up there.
Like what?
Well, okay, you can do water experiments. So imagine this, right? You squirt of water, it's this bubble, and you're flying around and you're drinking a bubble suspended in midair.
Wow! So it's kind of like the fish in the fishbowl to go after the fish food. You're going, like that, go after your water.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
And you can swallow when you're in.
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow! How cool! Now, take us back to the first time. The first time, all of a sudden you hit the parabolic arc.
Yep.
You're in weightlessness. What was that like?
Well, the first 2 times I had no idea what was going on. I mean, it's like you found yourself.
And you probably liked it too, right?
Do you know what I mean? I'm on the ceiling and I was stuck up there, just like, get me down. And mind you, the top of the arc.
Like a spider.
Come back down again, so bang. But mind you, you've got all these mattresses over here to absorb your fall.
Oh, because they know you're about to kill yourself.
So I'm just like, And literally, Spider-Man over here, I'm just like stuck in the ceiling over here, and I can't get.
You can't get off. Now, I suppose there's somebody there that's done this a couple of times before, and they're like, ah, look at Halleck.
Yeah, no. But we're very fortunate. The last time we did it was just myself and a friend of mine. It was two of us. Mm-hmm. One of the largest crafts to do a zero gravity flight. So,
and then you get to do what's the most fun thing you remember doing in zero G?
Okay, probably the coolest thing was where you had to learn how to put your spacesuit on. Imagine this: you're flying about, and I guess there's no way to simulate this on Earth.
Was it? Right.
Imagine putting on a suit, right?
Right.
I mean, with gravity, sure, it's quite easy. But imagine you're floating about like this, and you're forced to put a spacesuit on.
Right.
One of the tests, part of our exams was, we had to put a spacesuit on within 20 seconds.
20 seconds?
Within one parabola.
Wow, how do you do that? I mean, do you just have to crunch it all up, or what do you do?
Yeah, you basically just put the pants back up over here to the waist, and then you just get your arms ready, and you got to. It's it. There's a special technique. In fact, there's a video which actually shows us putting on these spacesuits.
Wow.
Yeah, so plenty of tests, but also learning how to fly. I mean, how to keep your body controlled, and how to maneuver yourself around.
So it's like giving Superman lessons kind of thing.
Yeah. There's a certain technique too, but with a number of parabolas, you really get a hang of it. So it's a really fun experience.
Wow, how cool! I know that now that we've heard that, trillionaires. Who wants to go to zero G? I actually want to do that. That one I'm in. I mean, you can mark me down for that. Some of the stuff you do, there's just no way. I'm sure there's trillionaires out there that want to go with you, but not me. But most of the things I do want to do. That one sounds good. I'm down for zero G. If you'd like to fly weightlessness, then weigh in, guys. Put it on the blog. Who wants to go into zero G and fly around like Superman and do that whole thing? I mean, to me, that sounds really pretty cool. Bring your Superman cape. Now, another thing, before we sign off, this has been Astronaut Week. It has been so much fun to share all of these amazing trainings, the experiences, and there's a lot more, which is exactly what I was going to ask you. What else do you want to hear about? What else do you trillionaires around the world, what do you want to know? What do you want to hear about? What are the things that intrigue you about Nick's journey to become one of the very few civilian astronauts in all time, among the many things that he's the very few of? So weigh in. Give us your opinions. Give us your questions. Give us your feedback. What would you like to hear? What more can we talk about? Obviously, we get together a lot, so we can do this again. We've got our gear. We've got our stuff, and we'd love to hear from you and communicate back with you. So remember, make sure you're signed up for the RSS feed so you know when we're posting another blog. And I bet you wonder what's coming next, don't you? Well, tune in next time.